Hi friends, good to see you again. We're gonna learn a little bit about math today. I got my Bryant Broncos shirt on, got some school spirit. Oh, which reminds me, I'm gonna send your parents a note today, an email about Friday. Remember how on Fridays we used to all wear spirit shirts or wear some things to support a good cause? Well, this Friday, we're purpling up for all of our kids who are in military families, the sons and daughters of soldiers and people who help to take care of our country. We're all gonna wear purple to let them know that we're grateful and that we support their families. So that's this Friday. If we're Zooming on Friday or if you're in your neighborhood on Friday, hopefully you'll see lots of people in purple supporting our military families. That's just a plug for the flyer coming home today. Okay, but let's talk about some shapes. Last week, you spent all week identifying shapes, and I have a feeling that you were thinking to yourself, oh, for crying out loud, Miss Taylor, we did this in preschool. I know, I kind of feel the same way, but this week we're gonna take it to a whole new level. I'm gonna give you a couple of words that you can drop at the dinner table, and you're totally gonna sound like the smartest one there. You might be the smartest one there, but these words are gonna help your cause. Okay, so we're gonna look at the same shapes that we've been looking at. The square, the rectangle, the circle, the triangle. We're gonna add a new one that you used to call the diamond, but we're gonna call it something different today. But first things first, this part's so easy and you're gonna say, I know, but stick with me. We're gonna look at how many sides each shape has. This is important for our next step, okay? I'm gonna put this word sides up right behind me so that you can keep it in mind, right there. We're gonna figure out how many sides each shape has. All right, you ready? You call them out to me. What shape is this, first of all? Obviously it's a square. It's got how many sides? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 straight sides. I'm calling them straight sides because do you see any curves here? Any windy roads? Anything curving like a snake or in a circle? No. Squares always have very straight sides, and there's something else about a square that's different from the other shapes that we're looking at. Can you think of what it is? It's got 4 sides. They're all straight. What else is special about the square? All 4 sides are the same. None of them are shorter, none of them are longer. They're all the exact same length in a square. That makes a square pretty special. Okay, 4 sides in a square. How about this guy? What is it? Of course, it's a triangle. How many sides? Of course there are 3. 1, 2, 3. Do you see any curves in this shape? No, they're all straight sides, just like the square. All right, here's another one. And call this one too tall. What shape is this? A rectangle, and how many sides? 1, 2, 3, 4, or I could say uno, dos, tres, cuatro. You ready for French? Un, deux, trois, quatre. Do you remember that? 4 sides. Well, what's different about the rectangle and the square? They both have 4 sides. Both of them, all of the sides are straight. So what's different about the purple one? What's different about this rectangle? Can you see it? Yeah. I told you that the square was special because all 4 sides are exactly the same size. Are all of the sides, all 4 of them, exactly the same size in the rectangle? No. No, you've got 2 short sides and 2 long sides. I can turn it this way. It's still a rectangle. I still have 2 short sides and 2 long sides. Doesn't matter which way you put a rectangle. The difference between a rectangle and a square is that the square has all the sides are the same, but the rectangle does not. Okay, how about this guy? How many sides does a circle have? Is it happening? Am I finally tricking you? How many sides does a circle have? A side has to be perfectly straight. Are there any perfectly straight sides in this round circle? No, not even one. The whole thing is one big curved line. When you have a curve, you can't have a straight line. And when you don't have a straight line, you don't have a side, right? So there are how many sides in this circle? Big, fat, 0. That's why it kind of looks like a 0 too, right? No sides in a circle. Last one. A kite. Wait, not a kite. A diamond. You used to call it a diamond, but that's preschool talk. Do you want to know what the real name for this is? If you're a real mathematician, you would call this shape a rhombus. Say rhombus. Say it like you're a little bit mad at me. Rhombus. Say it like a sweet little grandma. Rhombus. Yeah, a rhombus is another name for a diamond, and it's actually the math word for a diamond. How many sides does this rhombus have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, are they straight? As straight as I could make them, trying to cut straight. Sure, it's a little different than a square, it's a little different than a rectangle, but it does have 4 straight sides. And we don't call it a diamond, we call it a rhombus. Good, okay, I'm gonna put all of these shapes right here on the wall behind me, just like this. This is where I miss my whiteboard, guys, and all of our magnets. But that's okay, we're gonna make do, aren't we? Okay. Oh wait, we forgot Big Fat Zero. There he is. Okay, new word for you. We're almost done. Hang in there with me. If you need to stand up and jump in a circle for a second, go ahead and do that. We're used to it. All right, you good? Shake it all out. Look at this word, you guys. This is the word I want you to drop at the dinner table. It says vertices. You have to say it very seriously because it's such a smart word. You don't smile, you just say vertices. And if you want to sound really smart, you kind of lift your head up a little bit and you look down your nose like you're smarter than everybody. You say vertices. Yep, vertices. Vertices is a really fancy word for, are you ready? Corner. Sounds a lot fancier than corners, doesn't it? Vertices means corners. When we're talking about how many vertices a shape has, I'm basically asking, how many corners does it have? A corner is made up of 2 straight lines that come together. Look at this sign I have right here. You see this straight line right here? And this straight line right here? Where this straight line bumps into this straight line, what do we have right up here at this point? A corner. Sure, anywhere 2 straight lines come together, we have a corner. But in math, we don't call it a corner. It's actually called a vertex when you're talking about just one. This would be a vertex. Look down here. This straight side, look, it's bumping into another one right down here. And over here, the same thing. Coming up here, these 2 sides join together, that makes a vertex. But when you have more than one, you call them vertices. So in this sign that I have right here, how many vertices or corners does it have? Let's count. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. This sign has 4 vertices. What shape would you say this sign is? Don't worry about the word, just the paper. What shape? A rectangle. So if we look at our rectangle right here, let's count its vertices. You see where these 2 sides come together and make a point? That would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Well, how many vertices, how many corners does a triangle have? Can you count them? We're looking for corners. How many? 1, 2, 3. Very good. The corners where the 2 straight lines meet. What about a square? How many vertices? Did you say 4? You're right. How about a rhombus? How many vertices does a rhombus have? Yep, 4 again. And last one. How many many vertices does a circle have? Remember we said it has 0 sides, but how many vertices does it have? What? Not even one vertice? One vertex? You don't think so? Well, we just need to look for where the 2 straight lines come together, and that's where we're gonna find it. So show me, where do the 2 straight lines come together? Oh, I see the problem. I can't find a corner where there's no straight lines. There's no straight lines anywhere. It's just one curved line. So there's not gonna be any vertices on a circle. There's 0 sides and 0 vertices, right? Does that make sense? I hope that it does. Okay, so here are your 2 new words, sides and vertices. Those are the words we're looking at in math today. And those are called attributes. That's how we describe a shape. We're gonna be using those for the next couple of days, and I'm gonna add one more shape when we're Zooming together. And then we're gonna switch gears again at the end of the week and start talking about one more attribute of these shapes. Okay, so you've been sitting for a little while, so I want you to get up and wiggle before you do your math activity today. I think that's the only announcement I had. I'm gonna see you in the next day or so when we Zoom together. If you have any questions, if you're not quite sure, give me an email and I will respond right back to you. I miss you guys. See you soon.